Hi guys, this is Minidevan and you're watching HealthSite and India.com. Dementia is a commonly observed brain condition in which one loses memory and it hampers brain's thinking abilities as well. But is there really a treatment for dementia? How to really prevent it? Today we have with us on board Dr. Kaustubh Mahajan, consultant neurologist, who will talk about dementia's treatment and its prevention.
So there's lots and lots of research going on still to avoid these amyloid plaques to become inflammatory cascades of damaged brain. Believe me, as of now, we don't have any treatment to stop this process. There was a new drug, there is a new FDA approved drug, adenosumab, which has been approved, but unfortunately there's lots of controversy and the benefit from these drugs are nil or minimal. So the importance of treatment here is, one, before you reach that tipping point when most of your cells start getting damaged, you have to stop prevention. Now, stop preventing it from happening. So how you go about preventing these things in the healthy state? So there are 4 things you should understand. First is that age. Age itself is the most important risk factor because these plaques start getting piled up and as age advances. We cannot do anything for the age. Second is genetic. If you have a genetic makeup, you may be prone to having these tangles and inflammatory plaques. That also we cannot do anything. But we have seen that even with patients with positive genes, if you have other modifying things which you have done in your life, you still may avoid getting dementia. So that's why having those positive genes is also not such a negative sign. Now, what are the positive things which you can do to avoid getting dementia? So one is that your sleep. Sleep is the most important thing in your day-to-day activities which you can do to clean up the process of removing this amyloid beta plaques. In fact, sleep is called as the power cleaner of your brain. It restores memory, it cleans up all these amyloid plaques, mainly the REM sleep. So now you should know something as simple as sleep can be so much important. One night of sleep deprivation can cause amyloid plaques to build up, and later on it can progress to form those inflammatory cascade of brain damage. So sleep is split into NREM sleep and REM sleep. I hope you must have studied. The later half of the sleep is what we call as the REM sleep, where dreams come. So having bits of small sleeps in a night sleep will not help you, because then you will be just going in and out of the NREM sleep. It is with after 2-3 hours of continuous sleep, the REM sleep starts building up. So having a proper 8-hour long sleep or a 7-hour long sleep is important. Okay, from children's point of view also and from elderly point of view also, start having a good night's sleep. That's one thing. Second is what we call as, you want to clean up the process of your abnormal cells. What will help you? If you just think, it will be a better good circulation to your brain. So exercise, aerobic exercises, simple cardio. Lifting weights, heavy weights is not going to build your brain muscle. It will help you build your biceps muscles, but not your brain muscle. You have to have a good active lifestyle wherein you have 40 minutes of walking daily or some amount of cardio daily. It is the physical movement which helps the brain to clear off its amyloid plaques and tangles. That's one thing. So that's why sedentary lifestyle is a big no-no for brain. A positive active lifestyle with aerobic exercises is a good positive thing for the brain to clear off the process. So first was sleep, second was exercise. Now third is cognitive reserve. Now we see that some people, even on brain biopsies after they died, there was lots and lots of amyloid plaques, but this patient never showed any symptoms of dementia. So those were the patients who had a large cognitive reserve. Now what do you mean by cognitive reserve? Now simply put, for example purpose, you have 1 trillion synapses in the brain, and the dementia has started damaging like 1,000 synapses daily. then you start losing on the synapses and the brain tissue. If you already had 10 trillion synapses, so then this damage starts, it is not going to affect you much. So this is how it goes. Now, how you can build good synapses and good cognitive reserve? So simply put, by learning new things. Have a good hobby, try to do new things, try to learn new things. That's why it is said that even at the age of 50, 60, even if you're okay, if you start learning a new language, it is going to be, the brain will be thankful to you. You will start building new synapses, and so learning anything new that interests you, even gardening, the way to pot plants, the way to take care of plants, even simple teaching your kids or the nearby students something new, whatever you learn new is going to help you build new synapses, and that is going to help to build cognitive reserve. Most of the patients of Alzheimer's dementia start with depression. Means the first symptoms will be depression. Now, depression is a negative feedback, a positive feedback cascade, wherein the patients go into a vicious cycle of less motivation, less exercise, less apathy. They don't like to do anything, and it just keeps pulling them down. This pulls and starts damaging the brain further. So we can give something from the dementia point. The patients can start improving their lifestyle, and then patient starts improving. That is one way. If you ask me whether we have any medicines to halt the process of damage, so as of now, no. We don't have anything to prevent the process of damage. Okay. What we are doing right now is the synapses which are lost, the chemical which connects the synapses, those chemicals we are giving as medicines, and that helps in restoring some function. But it's like insulin for diabetes. There's no insulin, you give insulin, your sugars are under control. Similarly, you're not curing the process in background, but improving and comforting the patient with these medicines.
Well, we hope this helps. Don't forget to like, share and comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such interesting content.